Alright, welcome back to Geek and Son. It's a hot day today. Today we're going to be putting on the fog lights on the Goldwing 1800. Am I an expert at this? No. Do I know what I'm doing? Not really. I got these online, I really don't remember where, but they look pretty fancy. Look at that. I'm going to drop them. Oh, it looks pretty cool, huh? It's got the mounting brackets, the fog lights themselves, the switch. It looks like a jumper in case you want to do it. A bunch of spacers, flasher, all that jazz. Okay? I'm gonna have to take off this cowling, of course, and we've done that before when we were doing the slave cylinder. That was annoying. But no big deal. I can take care of that. So first I'm gonna find some tools. Probably need an Allen wrench and a Phillips screwdriver. I'll take a look. So we're taking off the cowl right now with an Allen wrench. If you have an air conditioning garage, use it, because it's like 95 degrees in here. It's hot. Try not to mix these nuts up. Some of them are a little longer than others. For example, shorter one, longer one. See? I've taken these off several times, but you know, it always seems like a bigger deal than it is. And this is the easy part. I'm imagining the part that's wiring it. It's probably going to be the most annoying, unless I can find the connectors. There's supposed to be some connectors in there that have dummy plugs in them, and then you pull the black tape off, and then you plug in these. Mounting obviously won't be that difficult. They're supposed to be right behind here, some pre-made holes. There's got to be, right? Let's see. Yep. So I got an 8mm ratchet. We'll take those off. It's nice not to be dumb. I really don't want to look at directions. How annoying would that be? Got a whole bag full of bolts. I probably should read the directions, but who wants to do that? One of these, and you think make it a little easier now. I gotta say, I'm kind of disappointed in the adjustment screw thing. Anyway, think it like that. Right? Wait a minute. No, the adjustment screw has been at the bottom, I think. Oh no, the directions! Guess what it says? Figure it out, dummy. Let me read you these directions. It says, figure it out, dummy. It was so hot I had to take a break, but I'm back. I'm cleaned up. I'm ready to go. And here's what we've got. Decided to organize the parts a little bit. Got a bunch of spacers and screws. And I did put the screws in here for that. So, by the way, if you want, there's lots of videos how to do this. Mine are humorous though. Okay. Now these go in the back. This is for the left side, or as Geek Left would say, the driver's side. But if you look at this motorcycle, both sides are the driver's side. Then this thing just mounts up right here. Boom. 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 Now you gotta move these little wires out of the way. I kind of figured that. But problem is, which ones they are. I think it's the short ones. So we'll pause here and I'll go find out. Alright. So the long bolts go on the left side. You want to use one of these little ones. Maybe one of these little ones. Maybe not. So I've got the short screw on the right hand side. Alright. So on this one, you want to put this plastic piece back in. So pull this little baby out for a second. It's pretty simple. Just maneuver it back under there. Yeah. You might tighten that one a little too much. If I tighten it too much, I loosen it again. No big loss. No freaking out. No crying about it. Just fix it. Okay? Take this bolt, put it there. Man, I think this will be a lot easier. It seems like a lot of this stuff you would think is really easy. It's just tedious, so nobody will do it. Okay. Now I need a flat washer. Here we go. Just tighten these babies down. Now what if you did it wrong? What if you put the wrong screw in, or the wrong this, that, or the other in? Then unscrew it and redo it. Don't freak out. Okay? Then we got our fog light, of course. And it's as simple as you put it in front of the spring, boom, tie it on. It's pretty easy, we'll get to that. So let's go back to the other side for a second. Alright, so on this side, all you gotta do, get your long bolt with your spacer, put it in here. Your longer, more spacer, I think it's 20 millimeter, goes on this side. Okay? Up that baby, you're gonna have to move these out of the way. Easy. And it's so easy that I did it wrong. So what you want to do, you've got two small ones and one longer one. I believe they're 16 and 20 millimeters. This one needs a 16 millimeter. It's so hard to reach around here. I bet Survivor Man never had to deal with this. But really, if you just use your brain power, it makes sense. You want them to be level. So the two shorter ones go on top, the longer one goes on the bottom. not rocket surgery. If you get frustrated, if you're like me, you get overheated because it's 95 degrees outside, go take a break. You deserve a break today, here at Geek and Son. Okay, one more. Long screw. This is the 20mm one. Goes in the bottom. Oh, but there's a hose in the way. We'll move it. Okay. You can use a socket to tighten these. I don't want to get up and go get one. By the way, have you subscribed? You know how much heat and sweat I'm going through to show you this? Guess what? I forgot to put this plastic part in. I could leave it off, but I will put it back on. So don't say, you didn't put this on! Ah. So, there you have it. Now I'm going to run this wire down to there. Tighten up this adjustment screw. Maybe. So you want to find that right there. The fog lights are in, but they're not connected. You got to install the switch. That seems hard, and it's really hot. So hold on a second. I can't put the fairing back on until I cut those holes out, which will be pretty easy, I'll show you. But the fog lights themselves, they're in. It's a win. So here's a little update. I already put the cowl back on. It was really easy. All I had to do was cut out the plastic inserts with the Dremel. I didn't even film it. You know, pretty obvious, you'll see. And it looks good. Okay. Nice and shiny. I'll show you the lights in just a second. Deep inside this plastic thing right here was this empty one. Or was it this empty one? Okay, it was this empty one. You'll see. There's only one empty one. That plugs in part of the wiring. And that this is a switch. This is a jumper, so you can put on when your high beams are on, the fog lights will still work. If you leave this in, then when your high beams go on, they'll go off. And I wanted them on. So anyway, now all I've got to do is take the little screws out of there and put this switch down in there, and then it'll be good to go. Okay, looks pretty good. And then just put the screws back in. Maybe. Missed. You know what's funny is I don't use any of these switches on here. I rarely even use the high beams. I use the horn and the start and the blinker. I believe one of them's messed up even. I forget which one. But heck, now that I've seen how easy it is to get to, maybe I'll just fix whatever one was broken if I ever come across it again. Alright, simple as that. So now it's up here. Just like that, tighten these up. And they're good to go. It's getting kind of hot in here. It's like another 95-degree day. And we'll just put that next to the one here. Oh, there you go. Get this aftermarket pocket in the way. There we go. It really just simply snapping it back in. Ta-da! Alright, now let's start her up. Oh, there you go. Isn't that beautiful? Okay. that's going to do it for another episode of Geek and Son. It looks great. Thank you so much for subscribing. I appreciate it. It wasn't too difficult of a project. I think anyone with a little bit of DIY skill could do it. And I appreciate you watching. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.
Thank you. Goodbye.